everyone. I don't know about you, but I just feel like the time is just flying by. So next week is already Halloween. Can you believe that? The end of October. It's just what happened to this month? I just blinked and it flew by. So after Halloween is going to be Thanksgiving, and then Christmas will be here before you know it. Just crazy. So speaking of Christmas, today I wanted to show you something that is in the mini catalog. Half a day, everyone. My name is Becky Tovis. I am the crafty Chamarita, and I so appreciate the fact that you are watching me, whether it's live or you're catching me on the replay. Thank you for carving out some time of your busy schedule, to be with me. So today I'm going to be showing you the Take a Bow bundle. And when this first came out, when I first saw it in the catalog, I was excited because I just love seeing the 3D projects that can be made out of, the wonderful products that Stampin' Up puts out. So this makes a bow, but it doesn't just make one bow. It makes different kinds of bows, and that's what I'll be showing you today. So I'm going to switch to my workspace, and before I get to showing you the bow, I wanted to just kind of remind you that since October is ending, so are some of the great promotions that Stampin' Up has put together. So let me switch to my workspace here. And as a reminder to everybody, the starter kit special will be ending at the end of the month. I would absolutely loved it if you join my team. Our team is called Team Chamarita, and we are made up of a bunch of wonderful women who are so kind, so friendly, so generous, not only with their ideas, with their creativity, and with their knowledge about other things. And we'd love it for you if you could join us. If you have any questions about becoming a demonstrator, please feel free and reach out to me. The one thing I do want to tell everybody is because, whenever I ask them if they want to become a demonstrator, one of the first comments I get is, but Becky, I don't want to do what you do. But please, you don't have to do what I do. You just simply just have to have a love of crafting and just want to play with all these great products. So by no means do you have to feel compelled to do lives or do classes. That's totally up to you. If down the line you choose to do that, I would be more than happy to help you. But if you just want to buy great stuff and craft away, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I don't know if I've ever shared with you, but when I first became a demonstrator, that was the reason why. Is because I wanted to craft, but I wanted to get the discount. And the discount absolutely is fantastic. Okay. So other than the starter kit special ending next week, so is the kits, right? So the kits are on sale anywhere between 10 and 30% off. You better believe it. I have stocked up on some kits because some of them are just absolutely fantastic. Okay. All right. So now that we've got some of the housekeeping business out of the way, let's talk about the Take a Bow bundle. You can find that on page 39 of the mini catalog. And as you can see here, this is what the glare is kind of obstructing your view probably. This is what it looks like when it's cut down, and this is the bow that it makes. Okay. All right. So let me show you the die. The die, when you do the bundle, it comes with the die and the designer series paper. This is called Take a Bow designer series paper, and the die looks like this. So when you cut it out, it makes strips, kind of like what you see here on off my screen. And when you cut it, you're going to need 2 sheets of the 6x6 DSP, and you can cut it at the same time to save time. And that's what I do. So that our dies are so great, it can cut 2 DSP at a time. And I kept these in the die because I wanted to show you, if it doesn't come out very easily after you die cut it, just hit it and it comes out of the die. So cool, right? You don't need to use your pick. Just lightly hit it and it'll come out. All right, so when you die cut it, the 2 sheets, you are going to get all of these strips. So let me show you this. So you're going to get 3 of the large ones per sheet, 2 of the middle ones, and then 1 of the small one. So you're going to need to get 2 of these to make the bow. Okay. And then what I typically do is I separate them so that I know which one I'm working with, right? I've worked with several different adhesives. I've used the glue. I don't want to use the glue because then I have to wait for it to dry. I tried using the tear and tape, and it was just a hassle for me to just constantly take out the backing. So I finally realized that the Stampin' Seal Plus is the best adhesive to use. It makes it easy. You don't have to worry about taking out the backings or anything like that. Okay, so the first thing you need to decide is which side of the designer series paper you want to make. I already have a bow using this side, so I think I'm going to flip it over. I just decided that now. So when it's done, let me show you my sample. It's going to look like this, right? And I don't want to make the same kind of bow, so I just turn the DSP around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal and I'm going to put adhesive right over here. Okay, so I'm not going to put it up and down. I'm going to put it here because when I connect this, oh, you know what? I did the wrong side. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just take that out. Okay, it's going to go like this. So I need to put the seal here. So it's going to go on the side of the bow that you want to use. So I'm just going to flip it around like this, and you're going to see that there's like a notch here. I'll make it close to the camera. You're just going to align it so that it looks like this when you're done. Okay, and then you're going to make a little, I don't know what you call this. You're going to make that. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm going to do everything on the air so that you could see how quick it is to put this bow together. Okay, and as I put it together, I'm just going to tuck it underneath each other so that I could see what size I'm working with. I'm going to do that for everything. And if some of the tape happens to protrude, just tuck it back in. You can tell I'm just zipping right along here. There you go. Oops. Please don't tell me, any one of you out there, you're done with your Christmas shopping. You're just going to make me feel, you're going to put me to shame. Because as usual, I haven't started. I am going to be in deep trouble if I don't get moving on that. And usually I take advantage of Prime Day on Amazon, but I didn't do that this year. It was just too hectic and I didn't get a chance to do that. But if any of you did your Christmas shopping, please share with me so that I can envy you. Okay. All right. So I've got all my large done. Now I'm going to do my medium size one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to match it up here. I'm going to do that for all the rest. Now you might think, well, that's a lot of little pieces to put together. But you know what? Once you get your groove on, like Stella, then you'll see how quickly it goes. All right, something's going on here because I should have 4 of these. Unless I put it on the wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this must be, is this the medium one? Uh-oh, I got one of these mixed up. Now I'm going to have to figure out which one it is. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I could just eyeball it. And you know, if you guys are watching, whether you're watching me on the on Facebook, please make a leave a comment. Hi, Ev. Yes, love the paper. Very Christmassy. Leave a comment, and if you happen to watch the replay on YouTube, then leave a comment there as well. And please subscribe or follow. Either one is fine. Okay. All right, looks like one of them popped open. I probably didn't put enough adhesive or I didn't hold it down long enough. Ev, so this is the bonus project that we are making for Stamping Bingo. So it's in your packet. So I decided to give everybody an extra project, right? So you'll be ahead of the game because you'll see how I'm doing it. Okay, so now I'm going to make sure I separate these. Okay, now I'm going to put it together. I'm just going to put the adhesive here. So make sure that when you put it together, you don't make it really close because then the other ones won't be able to fit. Okay, and the best thing to do is pair them up and put your pairs together. It's very easy peasy. See, just like that. Yeah, so for those, yay, right? Yeah, so those of you who are signed up for my stamping bingo, I'm so excited to play with you all tomorrow. So we are going to stamp and we're going to craft together. Oh, this one, you know what? I did this wrong. The small one, the small one is going to be a little bit different. So instead of making it go slanted, it's actually going to go circular because this is in the middle. I was too busy talking. I wasn't paying attention. So it's going to go like this. So this one will be different. And this is actually an extra piece. I got too carried away with what I was doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start assembling it. So I'm going to put one of the pairs, the large one, horizontally, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my my Stampin' Seal, and then I'm going to put it this way, and I'm going to make it like an X. So one of the long strips is going to go this way, and the other one is going to go that way. And I'm going to put my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to put it down like that. So when I'm done putting the large ones, it's going to look like this, right? Very easy. Now I'm going to work with the middle. I've seen some people do it. Some of them put it together like this, and then they put it in the middle. I just found that was a little bit more difficult for me to work with the paper. So I'm just going to put it in one by one. So I'm just going to put my adhesive here, and then I'm going to look at it and see where I'd like to put it. So I think I'm going to put it right here. And make sure you press it so that it's on nice and tightly. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other medium one, making sure that I'm filling in the holes. And I'm going to press it in nice and tightly. You can see the bow forming, right? So cool. It's so cool. And then for the middle one, it's a circular one, and I'm just going to put it in. I'm going to use my finger. My finger's kind of messing up the paper here. So you can take your bone folder, because it's skinnier, obviously, than your picture, just to put it in to make sure that the adhesive has it down. And ta-da! There is the bow. Isn't that pretty? So pretty, right? Reminds me of that song, "Oh, so pretty, you're so pretty." Okay, I forgot what movie that's from. So let me show you again the sample that I made earlier. So this is the one using this DSP, but it is, I think I need to go back and put adhesive. I could feel it popping up. But this is the other side of this. Then I decided to use the Beautiful Day. I think that's what it's called, the Beautiful Day paper. Look at that. I can very easily see this being affixed to like a birthday present or a birthday bag. Look at the paper. It's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Right? But, and this is the fun part, the Take a Bow doesn't only make those kinds of bows. So let me show you some of the things that I was playing around with. So here is the same. You're going to use the die, but this time you're only going to use one sheet of the designer series paper, not two, just one. And you're going to fix it like this. So these are the two large ones here. These are the two medium ones here. And this is the small one. And then because it comes with 3 large strips, I took the extra large strip, I cut it in half, and then I made like the tail. I don't know what's the best way to call that. right? Flag, that's what it's called. I made the flag ending for that. So this will be great for, I don't know, like if you're gonna put a really pretty Christmas present together, or a wedding, or anything with foil. So this paper is actually the oxidized paper. I'm not sure if this is still current or not, but it just looked really pretty, and it called out to me to use it for the bows. Okay, another bow that you can make, it's going to be like the same thing. You're only going to go through it once. But instead of, see this one, you layer it on top of each other. This one, instead of layering it, you're going to crisscross it, right? So these are the two large ones. This is another large one here. These are the two medium ones here. This is the small one, and I actually had to cut an extra piece to make the flags for this particular ribbon. Okay. All right. What else did I do? So this one is very similar, except it's upside down. So this one is faced like this. This one is faced going down in the bottom. So instead of going like this, it goes like this. And so this one is the autumn paper. I used the autumn paper. See, pretty. Different kinds of bows. And then the last one is a peacock. And before I forget to mention this, these ideas here are not mine. I wanted to see how else I could extend the take a bow die rather than just making the bow that it was intended. So I kind of looked around and see, okay, what else can I make? And so this demonstrator from, I think she's from New Zealand, CNC Designs. I can't remember her first name, but her last name is Critchfield, I think. So these are her ideas. I just wanted to give credit where credit is due. Yes, lots of options for one set. And that's what I wanted to show everybody, that the one die doesn't just make this bow, it can make other bows. So this one is the peacock. So again, you're only going to use one sheet of designer series paper. So these two are, how did I do this? These two are the large pieces here. I glued it, not glued it. I used the Stampin' Seal Plus. I started with the large. I put those together. Then I took the other large piece and I put it in, but I didn't make it go all the way down. So that way it could be heightened compared to the two other large pieces. And then these two are the medium pieces. And these two are the small. And I used my bone folder to just kind of curl it. Right? So with this bow, if you want to put it on top of the package, you can. If you want to do it like that, you can do that as well. So it's going to be up to you how you want to do it, right? Okay. All right. So these are the options for the Take a Bow. See, lots of things that you can do. And once you start playing with the dies, you're going to discover, like, my gosh, I can't stop, right? So it's really easy to get carried away and just make all your bows that you need for Christmas. And, imagine the person's surprise when you put this on the package that you wrapped up, or you put it on a bag that you have, and they see this gorgeous bow. They'll probably say, wow, where'd you get that from? And you can say with pride, I made it. Be like, really? Yes, really, I made it. It just makes it all the more special, right? When you hand make something and you give it to them. So I will put the information about this in the description once I edit the video. And I just wanted to let everybody know, as with my other lives, what I'm starting to do is if you place a $30 order, I will give you the things to make this. So like if you place a $30 order and you want the bows, then I'll give you enough materials to make the 4 bows. So one big one and then one of the smaller ones. Okay. Or if you want to make it all like that, then that's fine too. You just have to let me know. Okay. I see a comment, but let me put on my eyes because I can't see it. Personal touch is always nice. Yeah, absolutely. You're so right, Ev. Right? So what a great deal. So again, if you place a $30 or more order, I will give you these things if this is what you want. Or you can look back to my other lives and see which of the sets that you want. So I'm going to try to be doing that for every live that I make from now on, until next year, right? To September 30th of next year, because I'm trying to earn the incentive trip. So that's it for now, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And for those of you who are on Guam, brace yourselves because we're going to have more rainy weather. So stay safe out there. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.